He had 700,000 Instagram followers, a Banana Island apartment, and a reputation as a luxury goods dealer. Now, Nigeria's Drug Enforcement Agency says he was something else entirely, the alleged Nigerian arrowhead of an international cocaine trafficking network. Here's the full story of the KC luxury bust. His real name is Afolabi Kazeem Michael, 49 years old, known online as KC Luxury, sometimes KC Luxury, to close to 700,000 Instagram followers. Publicly, he presented himself as a businessman, dealing in gold, jewelry, and high-end luxury goods, the kind of social media persona built on flashy cars, watches, and the trappings of new money. According to NDLEA chairman Brigadier General Mohammed Buba Marwa, that persona was cover. Marwa told reporters in Lagos that Michael used his public image, quote, to mask a criminal enterprise moving cocaine from South America through Nigeria to the UK and beyond. It's important to be precise here. This is the NDLEA's allegation. Michael has not been charged in court and he has not commented publicly on the claims. The case began on Monday, August 3, 2026, when NDLEA officers intercepted 184.5 kilograms of cocaine concealed in a consignment at a courier logistics facility in Lagos. Marwa described it as the largest cocaine seizure ever made through a courier company in Nigeria, with a street value of roughly $27.7 million, close to 39 billion naira. Following the seizure, Marwa ordered a special investigation team to trace the wider network, couriers, intermediaries, and alleged masterminds. That trail led investigators to Michael. NDLEA alleges the cartel used false identities to disguise shipment origins and relied on financial facilitators moving large sums on his behalf. According to the agency, some UK-based contacts connected to the network have already been arrested by British authorities, pointing to real international cooperation behind this investigation, not just a domestic Nigerian case. If stories like this are worth your time, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. 10 days after the cocaine seizure, on the night of August 13th, acting on intelligence that Michael planned to flee the country, NDLEA operatives arrested him at the boarding gate of Murtala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. He was reportedly preparing to board a business-class flight to Paris. Marwa didn't mince words about the agency's determination. "We will track you to the departure gates if we must." At the time of arrest, Michael was found carrying €7,750, £2,800 and 100,000 naira in cash, along with expensive jewelry. A follow-up search of his apartment on Banana Island, one of Lagos's most exclusive addresses, turned up several exotic vehicles. The agency hasn't yet disclosed the specific models or their value, though investigators say the vehicles are part of the evidence being reviewed as the case moves toward possible prosecution. A lot remains unconfirmed. Michael has not been formally charged in court as of this recording. He hasn't issued any public statement responding to the allegations. The exact scale of his alleged role, whether he was truly the network's top coordinator or one part of a larger structure, hasn't been independently tested in court, and details on a second suspect mentioned in NDLEA's briefing remain limited in available reporting. This is a case built entirely so far on NDLEA's own account. That doesn't mean it's untrue. The agency has presented specific, detailed evidence, cash amounts, seizure weights, timelines, but it does mean the appropriate word right now is alleged, not convicted or even charged. Watch for formal charges to be filed, which would move this from an NDLEA press briefing into an actual court process. Watch for further detail on the exotic vehicles found at his apartment and on the second suspect mentioned but not yet fully detailed. And given the confirmed UK arrests connected to this same network, watch for any coordinated international prosecution details as they emerge. That's the full story, as much as is confirmed right now. A social media persona, a $27.7 million seizure, an airport arrest, and a case that's still just beginning. Subscribe for the full stories behind the headlines, and I'll see you in the next one.